Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Pebi Amelia, but you can call me Pebi. Here, I will explain about semiotics in movie. Let's check this my video.
What is semiotics? The word semiotic is derived from semeion, the Greek word for sign. The modern disciplines of semiotics are invented by Charles Sanders Peirce and Ferdinand de Saussure, later published as Course in General Linguistics. Essentially, semiotics is the study of signs. Filmmaking is choosing the precise images for the particular story, and every picture tells a story. It is noteworthy what can be read from a single image. For Peirce, there were multiple types of sign, and three main types are worth discussion. Peirce explains three elements in a sign, namely representment. This is the form which the sign takes. Object. This is something beyond the sign to which it refers or reverent. Interpretant. It is the sense made of the sign. Charles Sanders Peirce divides the sign according to the relationship of the representment or sign with the object or sign into the icon or a sign which is similar to what it signifies, the index which is affected by what it represents, and the symbol, a sign that is connected to what it signifies by a law or convention. Film is the art of visual abbreviation. Cinema is synesthetic as it arouses senses. Roland Barthes, the French semiotician, states in Mythologies, trivial aspects of everyday life can be filled with meaning, and this includes even a character hairstyle. The basic tenet of semiotics is that the sign has two parts, the physical, or the sign as object, and the psychological, or the sign as concepts. Filmmakers show, and we understand, visual signs such as smiles, scars, guns, badges, hairstyles, etc. At this point, an important term we should be familiar with synecdoche. That is, relationship of a part to a wall, or the crown represents the king or the queen, the Oval Office stands for the president, the badges symbolize law and order. It is the little things that fill our everyday lives with meaning, and the same holds true for films. A key field of study in semiotics relates to the text, literature, film, or even a piece of music. Films contract meaning through signs. Sign has two parts, signifier or signified. Signifiers the physical part, or the tangible thing we see or hear. It is what we perceive. Signified is the psychological part, the reaction to the object. The mental picture a signifier evokes, the internal response to the signifier. A key feature of semiotics is that the sign exists within a system of differences. Thus, a sign is a part of code, which permeates the whole of social life. Denotation and connotation. Denotation is the primary, direct meaning and suggests whatever we see in a picture. Connotation is the secondary, indirect meaning and depends on collective cultural attitudes or personal associations. According to Christian myths, the study of connotation brings us closer to the notion of the cinema as an art. Roland Barthes gives us 5 systems of meaning or codes that are as follows: the Enigma Code, the Connotative Code, the Action Code, the Symbolic Code, and the Cultural Code. The Enigma Code. Films set puzzles, pose problems, and hidden secrets. They make us ask the following question: what is it going to be about? What's going to happen next? Who did it? What happens at the end? The Enigma Code is the principal structuring device that demands audience attention. The Connotation Code. The code is about the signs that imbue characters and settings with a meaning. The signs include speech, clothing, movement, and gestures. The code creates illusion of real people having real experiences in a real world. The idea of this code is that meaning is the result of interaction between the film and the audience. The Action Code. This refers to the signs belonging to a pattern of action. For example, a poster with a romantic pair tells us that the film is a love story. However, the picture of a hero with a gun or a bride's body suggests that the film is an action story. The Symbolic Code. This refers to the way an audience receives text by organizing all experiences into a binary patterns: good or bad, master or slave, hero or villain, true or false. This helps in our understanding of what the filmic text means. The Cultural Code. The Cultural Code encompasses the text reference to things already known. It depends on certain shared assumptions of cultural behavior, morality, and politics. Culture not only constitutes the self, but also constrains the self. These films raise questions about the codes of conduct in a particular social order. This leads us to the understanding that meaning does not reside in the film but is a result of interaction between the film and its viewers. Film semiotics is the study of sign process or semiosis, or any form of activity, conduct, or any process that involves signs, including the production of meaning as the signs shorten to moving picture. An example of semiotic process taken from the film of Laskar Pelangi. Icon. The first icon is the school. The school icon is a social marker. This film describes the condition of Muhammadiyah schools and PN school. Muhammadiyah school is a completely lacking school, but in terms of facilities and teachers. This is in contrast to the PN Timah school. PN school is a school that has luxurious facilities, libraries, swimming pools, student transport buses are facilities provided by PN school. The opposite condition of the two schools is an icon of the social markers of the two schools. The second is costume. The costume icon is a social marker. This icon is depicted from the costumes used by the characters in Laskar Pelangi. The costume used by the figures who study at Muhammadiyah are simple, straightforward, and cheap. This can be seen from the use of words: sandals made of old tires, cheap plastic shoes. Worn clothes are markers of simple costumes. Simple costumes are also used by parents of students who study at Muhammadiyah. This simple condition is not found in the figures who attend PN schools. They always wear luxurious costumes, including classy shoes, uniforms that always change, bags that change every day, and so on. The costume worn by figures who attend Muhammadiyah and PN schools are social markers that are different from the two schools. The third is luxury or slum housing. The luxury or slum housing icon is a social marker icon. In this film, it is described that there is a high social gap between the officials of the PN Timah and the surrounding population. The housing that is inhabited by PN Timah employees in Gedong's house with all its luxuries, in contrast to the residents' houses, which are simple and lacking. The fourth is the game. The game is a social marker icon. The games played by members of the Laskar Pelangi are a social marker of their life. Games that cost nothing. The fifth is singing. Singing is an icon marker of talent. The singing talent in this film is shown by Mahar's character, while the other characters has no singing talent. Index. The verse index is the behavioral. The behavior of the characters in these films include full of worry, high spirits, simple-minded, considerate, stubborn, idealistic, greedy, believe in supernatural, and arrogant. The second, the index of the psycho, a variance of the upper and lower layers of society. The physical appearance of the characters in this film is a picture of the upper and lower layers of society. Physical appearance is described as a graceful, well-groomed, innocent, simple, and straightforward appearance. The third is the job index of figures. The work of different figures is carried out by low-educated and highly educated figures. People who are highly educated make them also get high jobs at the Timah district court or otherwise. The fourth is the lifestyle index of the upper and lower layers of society. The lifestyle of the upper class community is described in figures who live in the Gedong neighborhood, which is luxury housing for high-ranking PN Timah officials. Meanwhile, the lower classes of society are represented by Muhammadiyah school children. Symbols. In the film Laskar Pelangi, there are several symbols, namely the symbol of tenacity, the symbol of the name, the symbol of injustice, the symbol of wealth, the symbol of poverty, the symbol of intelligence, the symbol of language, the symbol of friendship, a symbol of falling in love, and a symbol of sacrifice. The symbols in this film can be seen from the Laskar Pelangi characters, namely Lintang, who is tenacious and intelligent, Ikal as a symbol of a tenacious character and a symbol of falling in love, Trapani, Lintang, and Tutbayantula as the symbols of intelligence, good looks, and magic. Piantin as a symbol of injustice and wealth. The strength of the Laskar Pelangi character as a symbol of friendship, and Mahar and Flu as a symbol of sacrifice.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is enough for me. Thanks for watching my video.